The rumor about Jimin's so-called breakup letter on Weverse began in late August 2025, when an anonymous account on an international forum shared a screenshot allegedly taken from Jimin's official Weverse account. In the screenshot, there appeared to be a long Korean text that was later translated unofficially by several fan accounts on Twitter. The translation showed emotional lines, as if Jimin were speaking about a relationship that had come to an end. Phrases like, "I tried, but we have to stop here," led many to believe that Jimin was referring to his personal life. Some even thought it was a farewell letter to a girlfriend, in reality, when examined more carefully, the text was not a breakup letter at all. It was part of a longer message in which Jimin expressed his longing for army and his hope to return to the stage after finishing his mandatory military service. The rumor spread quickly for several reasons. Sensitive timing at the time, Jimin was already in the spotlight because of dating rumors with Song De-eun. Ambiguous wording, the unofficial translation distorted the meaning of several key phrases. Portals. Once the screenshot circulated, Twitter X was the first platform to make the rumor explode. Within hours, thousands of armies and non-fans joined the discussion. Many were shocked, confused, and even heartbroken. Assuming Jimin had truly written something about ending a relationship on TikTok, dramatic analysis videos spread like wildfire. Some users paired screenshots of the text with emotional BTS songs, editing the footage to look like Jimin was pouring out his heartbreak. These videos touched emotions easily and racked up millions of views in just a few hours. Instagram was soon filled with fanbase accounts reposting the mistranslation. Since these accounts had hundreds of thousands or even millions of followers, the breakup letter narrative gained more credibility. Even without confirmation, the headline being pushed everywhere was, "Jimin posts breakup letter on Weverse." The domino effect took hold. International media outlets hungry for fast content jumped on the rumor, publishing articles with clickbait headlines like, "Did Jimin post a breakup letter on Weverse?" The situation was especially confusing for new armies who didn't know Korean or Jimin's Weverse posting habits. They believed the mistranslation without question and reshared it endlessly, making the rumor spread even further. Looking closely, the so-called letter was full of red flags. Different font and layout, the text formatting didn't match real Weverse posts. One Army Tech fanbase pointed out mismatched spacing and inconsistencies. Ambiguous Korean wording, a phrase translated as "stop here" could also mean "pause for now." But the mistranslators chose the dramatic interpretation to stir emotions. Context deliberately cropped the beginning and ending of Jimin's original message were cut out, leaving only a middle section that sounded like a breakup note. In reality, he was talking about BTS's hiatus and his eagerness to reunite with ARMY after his service. Fake digital embellishments. Some circulating screenshots even added fake emojis or a signature. Although Jimin rarely decorates his Weverse posts that way to casual readers, these details weren't obvious. And because emotions ran high, many people preferred to believe the sensational translation rather than wait for clarification. The fandom's responses split into three groups. Those who believed it, heartbroken fans thought Jimin was genuinely ending a relationship. Comments like, "Why did you write this now, Appa?" or "My heart is shattered" flooded social media. Those who were uncertain, some armies didn't know what to think. They waited for official confirmation from HYB or trusted fanbases. Those who debunked it, mostly veteran armies, this group quickly spotted inconsistencies. They posted long threads explaining the mistranslation and providing the original Korean context. The emotional atmosphere online was a mix of anger and sadness. Anger at how the rumor harmed Jimin's image, and sadness that so many believed it without evidence. Soon, hashtags like #ProtectJimin, #JiminWeLoveYou, and #FakeBreakupLetter trended worldwide, as armies united to counter misinformation with mass clarifications. As the rumor spiraled, some international outlets realized the need to fact-check. New articles emerged with headlines like, "Fact check. Did Jimin really post a breakup letter?" Publications such as India Times and Economic Times eventually confirmed the letter was a hoax, stemming from mistranslation and text manipulation. They even quoted Korean language experts to explain the correct meaning. But by then, the damage was done. The clickbait articles had already spread widely, reaching millions of readers. Not everyone saw the corrections. For some, the breakup letter remained a believed reality. This case highlighted how quickly a rumor can transform into fake fact in the K-pop world. With a global fanbase and lightning-fast social platforms, once misinformation takes hold, it can take enormous effort to undo. As the rumor gained momentum, TAEHYUNG had no choice but to step in. The agency released a short but firm statement. The circulating screenshots claiming to be from Jimin's Weverse post are manipulated and do not reflect his words. The content being shared is false. This clarification immediately gave relief to armies who had been anxious for days. Still, it also highlighted how misinformation can spread faster than truth. TAEHYUNG's statement came after millions had already seen the rumor, proving that official channels are often late compared to social media trends. At the same time, bilingual army translators began sharing the original, full message Jimin had posted. His words were not about a breakup at all. They were heartfelt reflections on missing army, coping with BTS's group hiatus, and reassuring fans that he would return after fulfilling his military duties. When fans compared the real text with the fake breakup letter, the differences were crystal clear. What had been painted as a sad, personal confession was in fact a hopeful message of connection and patience. Even after the hoax was debunked, the emotional toll lingered. Some fans admitted they had cried or lost sleep believing Jimin was in distress. Others felt embarrassed for having believed the rumor in the first place. For ARMY, Jimin is not just a celebrity. He's a symbol of warmth, dedication, and love. To think that he might be silently struggling with a painful breakup felt heartbreaking to many. That's why the rumor cut so deep. Even though it wasn't true, on the flip side, the incident also showed the protective side of the fandom. Armies mobilized quickly to defend Jimin's reputation, reporting malicious accounts, correcting translations, and spreading positive messages. This sense of collective defense became a reminder of how strong and organized the BTS fandom is. Even in chaos, ARMY found ways to turn hurt into solidarity. The Jimin breakup letter hoax is not an isolated case. In fact, misinformation is a recurring issue in K-pop due to several factors. Language barriers, with K-pop being global, mistranslations often distort the original meaning. Fan wars. Rival fandoms sometimes deliberately spread false stories to harm idols' reputations. Clickbait culture. Media outlets thrive on sensational headlines, even if they're misleading. Virality over accuracy. Social media rewards speed and engagement, not fact-checking. This case with Jimin became a textbook example of how quickly rumors can spiral. One manipulated screenshot paired with mistranslations was enough to dominate trending topics worldwide. The hoax also reignited discussions about the need for responsible reporting in the K-pop industry, as well as the importance of media literacy among fans. ARMY's response was nothing short of powerful. Around the globe, fans organized themselves to fight the spread of misinformation in multiple ways. Translation threads. Bilingual fans posted the full Korean text alongside accurate translations. Line-by-line hashtag campaigns. Trends like hashtag fake breakup letter and hashtag protect Jimin helped amplify corrections. Mass reporting. Fans coordinated to report the original hoax accounts until some were suspended. Educating others. Long posts and video explainers circulated, teaching fellow armies how to spot fake Weverse posts in the future. The collective effort not only cleared Jimin's name but also reinforced ARMY's reputation as one of the most vigilant fandoms in the world. By turning the hoax into a learning opportunity, ARMY proved that misinformation can be fought with unity, patience, and critical thinking. By the end of the saga, several key lessons emerged. Verify before sharing. Even the most viral rumor should be checked against official sources. Beware of mistranslations. Language differences can easily change the meaning of a message. Speed is not accuracy. Social media's rush to share often creates chaos. Fans are the first line of defense. Organized fandoms like ARMY play a crucial role in debunking misinformation. Artists are human too. Rumors can deeply affect idols, who already face intense public pressure. The so-called breakup letter turned out to be nothing more than a hoax. But the incident left a lasting reminder of how fragile truth can be in the digital age, and how important it is for fans, media, and agencies alike to protect idols from misinformation. For Jimin, what was intended as a heartfelt letter of love and hope for ARMY ended up being twisted into a false narrative. Yet in the end, the truth prevailed, and the fandom's unity shone brighter than the rumor itself. While the breakup letter incident faded after clarifications, it left a lasting impression on both Jimin and ARMY. For Jimin, the episode was a reminder of how deeply fans care for him, even when misinformation causes confusion. For ARMY, it was a test of trust, both in their idol and in their ability to stand strong against outside noise. And the weeks following the hoax, fans shifted their focus back to celebrating Jimin's real achievements.